Good morning, friends. Can you tell where I'm at? There's Kim. She's driving the bus. This is our first morning to do the church bus. So, am I excited? No. We're going into Cleveland to pick up a couple of people at the retirement home. So, I came with her because I didn't want her to be on the bus by herself picking up strange people. And I think our pastor should have thought about that and put someone with her, but maybe he just takes it for granted that if you get Kim, you get Brenda. If you get Brenda, you get Kim.
Maybe so.
So, I know there might be a lot of sun, and you might not can see real well, but I'll make sure that's okay before I send. And I'm having to hold it because I didn't even think of doing a video on the bus until we actually got started. So I don't have any kind of a little, what do you call that, holder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a holder, just my fingers.
A selfie stick.
A selfie stick. I don't have a selfie stick. So you can see this is a very long bus.
It's not the full length.
It's not a full-length bus. But anyway, we're clicking on. When we went to pick up the bus Friday, it broke down on the freeway. And I was right behind her and I couldn't find my flashers on my new car. So I just kept tapping the brakes. Finally, she got the bus restarted, and then she was able to ease on off of the overpass, and she found this big parking lot with not a car in it, just a big fenced parking lot. The gate was open. She pulled in. Monroe did a turnaround and came back, and we left Monroe there with the bus, and it was not a good experience. Kim and I both driven buses to Houston on a field trip, but
On many occasions.
yes, many occasions. We've never had a breakdown. When Tina drove, Tina had a flat once. And it was so funny. She got off the bus to have a cigarette because she smoked. And her old teacher had a group of kids on the bus, and she put the window down and started kind of fussing at Tina. She said, "Let me tell you something. I'm driving that giant bus. I've got 70 kids on there. I'm a grown woman now. If I need to get out and have a cigarette, I'm having one." So the teacher slowly put the window up, and I guess she learned right then that Tina wasn't her student anymore. She was a grown woman too. So anyway, that's the only trouble I ever remember anyone having on a field trip to Houston. Anyway, we did break down, and it was a little scary, but we got over it. So, I'm not for driving the bus all the way to Cleveland to pick up people. I would rather do it in the Splendora and Plum Grove area, but this is what he wants to do, so I guess we're going to do that. Anyway, Papa will meet me at church. It's Kim's turn to cook, so she will be getting off the bus.
Wait a minute, let's break. Go back.
Uh-oh, gotta go back.
It's actually your turn to cook. But after the breakdown, you were a little flustered and we were talking about whose turn it was to cook. And you said, "I think it's mine."
Well,
And I said, "Okay, how about I do a meat on the smoker and you do the sides and we'll have it on the back porch." And you said that was great.
guys, I'm gonna tell you what I felt like. I told Kim, I just felt like so much had been on my mind, and that just tiny decisions you have to make on this and this and this. And then when the bus broke down, and then to know that without even, somebody went and got the bus. I don't know who got it because no one else, unless I don't know what they did, but it she got a message that says the bus is ready. So when we passed the church to go pick up our grocery order, there was the bus. So she said, we haven't even driven it anywhere. We don't even. So then I start just getting, and I said, I just feel like I need to roll in ashes. Because, you know, that's what they did back in Jesus' day. They stripped down to their underwear and they just rolled in the ashes and screamed and prayed to God. And I just felt like if I had knees where I could get down and roll in the ashes, and I had knees where I could get up out of the ashes, I would be rolling in ashes, I'm telling you.
I told you I would sprinkle ashes on you.
So, Mom, if you really need to roll in the ashes, I will just sprinkle the ashes on you. And I said, yeah. And the more I praise God and get to praying, and you just start rubbing them in order. Guys, we didn't do that, but that's what I felt like. Anyway, when we finally got home, Lester had dropped off Lex, and I started to perk up a little bit, and I had stuff piled on my bar, and I just looked at it, and I said, that's going to be fine there till this morning, but guess what? It's still laying there. It'll be there when I get home. So, this is kind of just a short video, but I just wanted to show you that we are live and well on this big green bus that says Plum Grove Assembly of God. So maybe if we pass somebody and they say, hey, can you pick me up next week? Because that dude's looking at us.
Yeah, he was looking at us.
That dude was looking at us, but this bus is... You know how split peas look when you mash them? That's what color this bus is.
It's not a pretty green at all.
No. Some people would call this like diarrhea green. But I just say it looks like split pea soup. It's just not attractive. But it was already painted green, and well, it had Plum Grove Assembly of God on it now, so oh, here we are.
We're having a good morning.
Yes, there's a beautiful lake. I'll show y'all. I'd love to sit by that all morning and just think. Sometimes when I'd go over to my mom's, she'd be sitting in the dark house, no TV on, and Mom never listened to the radio. And I said, Mom, what are you doing sitting in the dark house? And she said, oh, I'm thinking and contemplating. So only Mom and God know what she thought and contemplated all the time, but that's what she would be doing. So far, I haven't found myself in that spot. I like the windows open and the music on, so I don't have to think and contemplate. Did I say it right? And I may be talking kind of loud, and y'all may have to turn me down, because I feel like I've got to talk over the noise, the rattling of the bus. But so far, it's been a good morning. It's pretty warm on here.
Are you warm? Because my feet are freezing.
Well, I wore better shoes. I find since I have the knee problem again that I have to wear a more sturdy shoe. So I got on my Skechers and not my Flippies. Anyway, guys, we are almost there, and we're way above our schedule. I can't see. 9:44. We wanted to be there by 10 and then be back by 10:30 because our church starts at 10:30. But let me tell you what our church does. Our church is not perfect. Only God is perfect. When you get there at 10:30, which church? It says on everything. Morning worship, 10:30. But sometimes when you get there, the clock is ticking up on the...
Like a countdown.
Yeah, like a countdown to 10:45. So then if you get there on time, you sit for 15 minutes. You sit. But if you get there at 10:45, some mornings you're late. I don't know. They say, oh, that's the way we are, but I don't know. Okay, friends, I am going to go now, and hopefully I'll have enough signal that I can get this off to you this morning. And you know what? It's kind of fun to ride a church bus. So if y'all can find one in your area that'll pick you up, ride that bus. Have fun. Yesterday I couldn't have told you that. I would have had to say, just go roll in ashes. But today I'm saying, get out there. It's a beautiful sunshiny day here. So get out there. Find a church bus if you can't drive anymore. And you know what? There may be someone to help you up the stairs, because Kim had to count for me 1, 2, 3, and then I lifted myself because my knees hurt so bad. And it is it is a long ways down. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. And there's a man. He may notice us. Good morning. He didn't look. Okay. Well, we're almost there. I'm not even going to talk about my hair or face or anything about
You
myself.
look pretty. You got my earrings on.
I have hoop earrings on because I forgot to put earrings on, and Kim said, oh, I've got some spares, and they were hoops. So I'm wearing hoops. Anyway, good morning, friends. Have a great day. Talk to God. Find a church service on TV. Clap and dance with the music if you can find some good Christian music. Stand up if you can. If you're in a walker, move your arms, move your waist, do a little jiggle. And I love y'all, and I will talk to you, I hope, later today. Bye.